I was a boiler tender.
I had fun being a mechanic.
Always had valves to work on and gases to make and packing and cutting and always had it to do.
The dust from brake jobs, yeah, there's a lot, especially in the hub of the wheel.
I was very proud of that uniform.
Got to get all the dust away so you can put in the new stuff.
When I went aboard my first ship and started doing my first job, they told me I asked them what the material it was made out of, and they told me it was asbestos. So.
I knew there was asbestos in it, but I didn't know it was harmful. I didn't know it would cause cancer.
It didn't kill anybody on the spot, that's for sure, but it took years later is when it started catching up with us. But my understanding that the powers that be knew.
I've taken my mother and grandmother and my wife out for supper, and I got this pain in my stomach that just really kicked my butt. It was bad. And so I had to wait until Monday to go call and see my doctor. Well, it happened again that night, so I went right back and saw him the next morning, and I told him. The last week or two, when my wife would cook me a meal, dinner or supper, I'd only eat 2 or 3 bites, and I felt like I just ate the Thanksgiving Day meal. And he said, "Dennis, I have to tell you something." I said, "Yeah, what, Doc?" "Ascites in the belly leads to or points to cancer."
The word mesothelioma I didn't know anything about. When I turned 70, I started getting pneumonia. Not flu, but pneumonia once in a while. But then as time went on, they kept getting closer and closer and closer together. And asked the doctor, I said, "I want to know why." And they sent me downstairs to get a chest x-ray. And the x-ray made it back before I got back up there.
So I thought, oh my God, I just lose my dad 3 months earlier, now I got cancer.
So I got a knot in my stomach, But he told me then that there was no cure for it.
I called my union BA and I told him, hey, I've been told I can't work again, I have mesothelioma. And he said to me, "Did you call that number on TV, that Sokolove commercial?" I said, "No, I didn't call it because I actually thought it was all a scam when I'd seen it growing up in my life."
He says, "You ought to go get your lawyer and take it to court." Well, I said, I'll think about it, but I don't know. I didn't want to sue my government, and I damn sure didn't want to sue the Navy because they're still feeding me.
He said, "Well, I think you need to call them because they help victims like yourself, and they help you with getting benefits for that." And so I took his advice, and I called Sokolove, and they were real people when they came to my house. They treated me like a person, not a number, and it was a good experience.
But anyway, he called me back in a day or two and says, "Hey, I just seen a number on the television for an outfit that handles mesothelioma cases." He says, "I called them and told them where you was living, told them all about you." Here they came.
It made it very personal for me in a good way. There was a team of people. I just know it wasn't a one-person job. It very much put my mind at ease throughout the entire case in the lawsuit.
I was confident he was by my side. I knew I had a friend in him. I knew that.
It was actually better than I thought or expected. Everything was taken care of pretty much at my house or on the telephone.
It was a hands-on approach, I guess, and that's what drew me, because that's the way I do things, the hands-on approach.
The fears we talked about really was cancer. We know cancer kills people. And that really bothered my wife and children.
And it hurts because knowing that I was been so independent all my life, and all of a sudden I can't do anything for myself.
It's helped make our living financially. We would have been in hell and high water without these benefits.
I wasn't suing the government. I wasn't suing the U.S. Navy. I was suing the manufacturer.
Till I called the attorneys. I didn't know I would get these benefits.
Well, I'm gonna stay right here till I go. How's that, huh?